Congratulations on winning the state title. You got a bunch of thoughts, I'm sure, going through your heads. If you can express some of those to us, we appreciate it, and we'll open up for questions. Go ahead, please.
Well, I guess the first thing I need to probably say for everybody is that I'm the luckiest guy in the state of Wisconsin because I get to coach one of the best group of girls I've ever been able to work with. Just a fantastic opportunity for myself. They hung with me, believed in me long enough to give me a chance, and fortunately it paid off for all of us. But thank you very much.
Let's open it up. Questions? We'll start over here. Right side here.
Well, for both girls, this has been a long-standing goal. So just how does it feel to finally be here at this moment?
Oh my gosh, it's incredible. Like, words can't even begin to describe what I'm feeling right now.
We've worked so hard for this. You know, we started off in the summer and we were at tournaments all the time and we were always with each other. Just our team chemistry and everything was all together, and gotta thank the coach too for the reason we did it. So.
Question here in the back.
Coach, you guys had, it seemed like all the momentum early on, and then they go up 7 with about 10.5 to play. What sparked that 33-10 run in the game?
Well, when they want to listen to me and don't think I'm this senile old guy, I've had the experience of being here and the good fortune of being here, and I've never been here and coached a game where somebody doesn't go on a run, and both teams share those runs. And we had a lot of trips in the first half where we got a good shot, you know, from 2-3 feet away, and we just didn't finish it. And it's like we had to weather that storm, and then they kind of finished on a flurry in the first half and started the second half, you know, hit a couple of buckets right away and just kind of extended that lead. And it was just a matter of, you know, stay true to what we want to do. We really were hoping to try to control the tempo as much as we could, and make them have to play and use as much energy on the defensive end of the floor as they wanted to use on the offensive side. And it was just a matter of just kind of staying in with our game plan, and all of a sudden a couple shots fall, and you know, you bank in a 3, and the ice seems to kind of fall off the rim a little bit more, and shots start going in a little bit easier.
Coach, could you talk about playing against crooks and the difficulty of that? And, you know, just give a comment about that.
You know, as somebody as good as she is, you do your best. You put your biggest girl on her, and you know, you just try to slow her down. But really, it comes down to, can you keep everybody else from really hurting you? You know, looked up there at one point in time, she had 19. I was like, wow, you know, I'm not sure we're doing much to slow her down, but we certainly kept everybody else from getting good looks and getting second opportunities, and that's a credit not only to Jessica for at least making her work that hard for those points, but then everybody else making sure that they didn't get an offensive rebound to put back, you know, making sure that nobody got a clean look off of it if she ever gave the ball up, you know, in their half-court offense. So, you know, it was a huge team victory for us.
Jessica, you had that run there, you know, at the start of the 33-10 finish where you had a rebound basket and then somebody gave you a nice pass and you scored and you hit a free throw, and all of a sudden you were the scoring machine. And was that something that it just fell that way, or you were looking to assert yourself?
I mean, Cooks I think she had 3 fouls at that point, so she was just staying straight up, not trying to block my shot, so I attacked her, and I was the girl open, so I finished, and my free throws weren't completely on today, but I hit them when I needed to, and it just all worked out.
Hey, Coach, can you talk a little bit about the confidence in these girls when you guys go down 6 there and things are really kind of swinging their way? You know, talk a little bit about maybe what they've been through this season to kind of prepare them for that to be able to come back.
Certainly the games leading into the state tournament were a big factor in that. Again, Cuba City in the sectional semis were down 5 and come back and kind of build a 6-point lead, and then that's gone, and we gave up the lead late on a turnover, and these guys just never get rattled. And then same thing against Wisconsin Heights in the sectional final. We got off to a great start. They ended up taking a timeout and just trying to pass along the knowledge that, you know what, it's not over. It won't be this easy. They're going to settle down. Their nerves will come back to what they're ready to do, in their normal style of play, and you just have to weather that storm. And you know, I've said this over and over again, I'm the guy that gets nervous. They always seem like they're very calm on the floor, no matter what the scoreboard says. They just don't get rattled. They believe in themselves and they believe in each other. And that's really the difference maker, that they've had all of those battles leading into the state tournament, that, you know, you grow up, you watch this on TV, you dream about playing in a place like this and being able to have that medal and that trophy, and yet a lot of times they just play it, it's just another game. Doesn't matter where the venue is, you know, for them, their mental approach is it's just another game for us.
Well, let's see, it's about the 6th, 7th year with named Staver somewhere in the sports call. I know there was a Staver that played last year. I think he was pretty good, and they went to the state finals. Finished second. How did living that experience last year as your brother help you get through this year?
It really made me want it, just how he had it, you know, like all the fans that were there to support him, all the little kids that would run up and hug him and stuff, and I don't know, it wasn't just the team, it was like the whole town. I don't think there's one person in Mineral Point right now, and you know, being in Baraboo and being in the student section, and then that being us on the floor, it was just a cool feeling, you know, thinking about it, it was like, oh my god, that was us last year, and now this is here, and it's a cool feeling.
For the players, your first ever trip here, what was it like when that clock struck 0 and you realized you were state champions?
I couldn't even believe it. It felt like a dream. I mean, I'd watched the state tournament 3 years in a row on TV, and now actually living it is just incredible.
I don't think it's real right now. I don't think I'm sitting in front of you guys, so I don't know how to describe it.
For Sid, if this is what it's going to be like first time here, what kind of drive is that going to give you and the other girls coming back to try to do it again?
Well, definitely the seniors that are going away, I think they were great role models for the girls that were below them. You know, it's going to make us want us to do it more, and I don't know, it's just that drive, it's all there now. You know that we believe that we can do it, then I think that helps out a lot.
And Patrick, we're going to send the gold ball home soon because she has bragging rights in the house this year.
Any other questions? Seeing none, congratulations.
Thank you very much.